What do you get when you take a 51-year-old bass player extraordinaire, devoted father, host of the longest-running podcast, The Rock and Roll Geek Show, with a love for cooking Southern food, and you put him on a food truck? You've got Gator Country Kitchen. Hi, my name is Michael Butler. I'm 51 years old. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a rock and roll musician. I've been a rock and roll musician all my life. And who is this lovely girl?
And I am his daughter, Martina Butler. I am 22 years old, and I was born and raised in the beautiful city of San Francisco by this lovely man.
And who is this lovely girl?
Hi, my name is Hannah Hicks. I'm 24, and I'm from Beaufort, Georgia. I think being on the road with Michael and Martina will be really great because their relationship reminds me a lot of my relationship with my father, and I know that we'll work really well together.
Listen, I've been a rock and roll musician all my life, and I'm 51 years old, and I am not stupid. There comes a time when you gotta just say, hey, 51 years old, you're not rich playing rock and roll, maybe it's time to move on. Well, if it wasn't for rock and roll, the only other thing that would be worth living for would be eating good food. And I am the cook in my family. If I didn't do the cooking, as in when I'm gone out of town playing in the band, what do you guys eat for dinner, Martina?
We eat Chinese takeout, we have hot dogs. My mom is the worst cook. Don't tell her I said that.
When I come home cooking, my friends. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, home of the deep South Southern cooking. And my food truck is gonna be called Gator Country Kitchen because I'm from Gator Country. Molly Hatchet, Jacksonville, Florida, Leonard Skinner, the Allman Brothers, Gainesville, Florida. All right, picture this. We drive into town, Molly Hatchet blasting on the stereo. People are gonna know, wait, there's a rock and roll show happening. No, because they're gonna smell the wonderful food that I am cooking. There's gonna be really no competition between me and the other food trucks because I make the best Southern food like this. Homemade buttermilk fried chicken. Repeat that, Martina.
The best fried chicken you've ever had.
Another one of my menu items is going to be this wonderful Hoppin' John made from scratch. I put my famous pulled pork, the Holy Trinity, rice, black-eyed peas. That's good, Hoppin' John. Want to try some, Martina?
Sure.
Is that good or
good,
what?
Hoppin' John.
And homemade pulled pork with my own homemade Carolina
This is the
mustard sauce.
real barbecue sauce. Real barbecue sauce.
I'm telling you, we come into town, people are going to be lining up. Are there a lot of Southern food trucks out there? I don't think so. There might be a couple, but I know how it's done.
They're imitations. They're just fake Southern food trucks.
This is the real thing. That's right. I'm the real deal. And I play rock and roll. Okay. Maybe I'm too ugly to draw in the customers.
But I'm pretty.
If the food doesn't draw it in, I got two hot chicks on my team. It's a winning combination, my friends, a winning combination. I take the pulled pork, I smoke it for a couple of hours, then I bring it into the oven or the crock pot, cook it overnight. Doesn't cost a lot for a pork shoulder. Fried chicken, soaked overnight in buttermilk and hot sauce and my secret spices.
Fried pickles.
What else am I gonna make? Homemade potato chips, cheese grits.
Cornbread pancakes.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. So many good items I'm gonna have on the menu. Like I said, I've been cooking all my life since I was 16 years old. I moved out of home when I was 16. I was forced to cook by myself, and I was in the South, so I cooked food that I loved. So it's out of necessity. I have to cook for my family, and the family loves my cooking. Right, Martina?
Yes, and in North Florida, it's a different kind of Southern cooking.
It's the real South.
It is the real deal.
As Paula Dean can probably tell you. I would really, really like to win this food truck because it's been my dream to cook good food like this for a living. Drive into town with a food truck. I can't think of a more free. It actually is a combination of the rock and roll lifestyle and my love of cooking because you're on the road. I love being on tour. I will tour, well, I'll probably have to just tour San Francisco, but I will tour the road cooking great food, my friends. I've been watching these, the great food truck race. A lot of the people have really good food, but come on, how many taco trucks do you need in the world? How many hamburger trucks?
Hot dog trucks?
Hot dog carts?
What?
I love all that food. Well, we got enough. The world needs some good down-home Southern cooking.
Real Southern cooking, not just fake stuff. This is the real
This is
deal.
no poser food, my friends. This is the real deal.
It's not no gourmet, no fancy, nothing like that. This is real, just good old Southern cooking.
Not to mention, everything that I'm making is pretty inexpensive, so I think my profit margins would be pretty high for this competition.
A pulled pork sandwich, how much does that cost to make?
Well, I can get a pork shoulder at the grocery store for $6 or $7. I can probably get 10 sandwiches from that at $8 a sandwich, or a pulled pork plate for $10 or $12. Do the math. I can make some pretty good money, I think.
I like to say that my father is my best friend, but just like any father and daughter, we do have our disagreements. So
the potential for drama on
Yes.
the show could be good. Plus, you got two 22, 23-year-old girls. That's a reality show right there, my friends. So let's recap, okay? Old aging rock and roll musician, two cute girls, great Southern food. Look at that, look at that. Just take the taste of this chicken, Martina. Just tell me. Look at that. I bet you can smell it through the screen.
greasy, delicious.
Not greasy, it's juicy.
It's greasy
You
in
have
a good
lipstick
way.
on your face. Oh my God. So to recap, why should you pick us? Well, you got a 51-year-old aging rock and roll musician, which, by the way, I am a great bass player. It doesn't get much better, but, you know, hey.
That's all we're talking about here.
Yeah. You got me, rock and roll musician. You got two cute girls with perky personalities, as you can see. You got a great menu, including, let me get my glasses here because I can't see without them, pulled pork, fried chicken, fried pickles, cheese grits, cornbread pancakes, collard greens, red beans and rice, Hoppin' John, mac and cheese, boiled peanuts.
Boiled peanuts. Bet you've never heard of that or tried them.
Homemade potato chips, peach cobbler.
Made by me. I am the best peach cobbler.
One thing she knows, I'm not the dessert guy. She
I
can
am
make
the
the
best
desserts.
peach cobbler.
Hush puppies,
And homemade beignets.
beignets. Trust me, my friends, it is going to be a great food truck.
If your mouth isn't watering and your stomach isn't growling by now, you're crazy.
All right, at this point, we're rambling on, acting like morons. Maybe that's what you want, maybe it's not, I don't know. All I know is we're gonna have a great food truck. Gator Country Kitchen, coming to you, Food Network.